tell you, you see this woman on television every single day. You see her husband on television every single day. They both use these products because when it comes to having beautiful skin, doesn't matter how old you are, hydration is key. So look at what Robin has put together for us, and she made it very clear to me. She said, Leslie, I was involved in every step of the process. I told the chemists, I don't want you to just put something together and call me when it's ready. I want to be involved in the whole process, and this was 3.5 years in the making. So let me show you what you're getting. You are getting your Awaken Youth Overnight Beauty Treatment with the applicator brush. That on its own is $45 and change. We're throwing in, almost like a bonus, the $30 Vital Hydration Serum. And both of these products, I want you to understand, they have a key ingredient that nobody else has that is exclusive to her Revelation products. So we got to talk about this, because you said, Leslie, for me, hydration, 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 it's the most important thing.
It's so important. I actually have this chant that I do just to make sure I get it across. Okay. Because I truly believe hydration is so important to every age. Doesn't matter how old you are. Okay, dry skin equals old skin. Hydrated skin equals young skin. And it doesn't matter, like I said, how old you are. I'm 60 years old, and I know I need to hydrate my skin. So it's very, very important, and that's why I called the serum Vital Hydration. It is so important to hydrate. And like you said, in all of my products, when I was creating these products, I wanted to create something that I considered a gift to women. It's a gift for you that no one else has. So when I went to these experts, I said, okay, I've got some requirements, some things that are a must. I want it easy. I want it quick. I want it effective, and I want something that's exclusive, that no one else has, that no one else can offer, and that is the Floracell Complex. And it comes from the Edelweiss flower, because it is, the Edelweiss has these powerful, powerful antioxidants in it. We took those antioxidants and we put them in a liposome.
And it's that Floracell Complex.
Yes,
okay.
that makes up the Floracell Complex, and that liposome goes onto the skin and optimizes those antioxidants and allows that to just nourish your skin, penetrate that skin, and it's in every one of my products.
And so that Edelweiss flower, really, you don't really hear about many skincare products that have this, and it's really important to talk about if you know about that flower. This is a strong little cookie. You see her, she's a white little flower. She's so pretty, and she looks delicate.
Yes.
And Robin said, I had even a reason for that, but she grows in the fiercest, most harsh climates.
Yes, yes, high in the Swiss Alps. Very resilient, very resilient. And like I said earlier, I can kind of compare this to a woman. This Edelweiss flower is kind of like a woman.
Just like all of us,
very resilient, yet very delicate, very beautiful, and let's show, very effective.
And let's show, because that's it. You know, who cares about all of that if it doesn't work, right, Robin?
If it doesn't work.
And look at these before and afters. This is the Vital Hydration after 2 weeks, once a day. Just once a day. And so walk me through this. This is pretty impressive.
You know, this is another reason why it took me so long to launch this product line. I took over 3.5 years to get it ready because I wanted results. We did our homework. We did our clinical trials. We did our before and afters. We did everything we had to do to make sure it works. And you can see on these before and afters here that it gives this luminosity to the skin. It makes the skin glow. It has the appearance of the pores being smaller, and that's so important because when your pores are larger, that's aging. And that's why I think it's so important to hydrate your skin.
And so we have to talk about, first and foremost, how we use these, or what order, because obviously there's one that's a night treatment, and that you would apply with the little applicator that you get included, and then there's a daily treatment or a serum as well.
There is now this mask, I did the mask because I think it's really important to have a mask that you can use anytime you want. And one thing I did not want about a mask is one that you had to time, that you could only leave on a certain time, that maybe because it was too harsh.
Yeah, that's more work for us.
Yes, it's more work, and maybe we don't have time. We're busy women. And I didn't want a mask that you had to leave on until it dried, and then it's flaky and it's falling off. I wanted a mask that you could leave on as long as you want. In fact, I call it a nighttime mask because I sleep in it. And you'll notice that
So
it has just
that's your
this
secret.
light fragrance. Yes, yes.
Robin has the most amazing skin. And, you know, I love
And
even
it
that you
doesn't
gave us
take
the
a lot.
application brush, because
Okay.
it feels like I'm
Yes.
at a spa in my own home.
Yes, it's like a spa.
You know?
In fact, I have a ritual I encourage women to do. Every time you use this brush, just say to yourself, I deserve it. I'm worthy. I'm fabulous. This is my time, and this is all about me. I deserve this. And I have a lot of reasons for the brush. I don't like the thought of having to contaminate, put your finger in here and contaminate your mask.
I agree.
And another reason, you don't need a lot. This really lasts you a long time, because sometimes if you have a product you have to dip your finger in to get it out, you use way more than you need. You get in there and you take it, and it's kind of hard. Then you're going to put it back. It's kind of contaminated. Might be dirty. So with this brush, you can see it's not huge, because you don't want to take too much out. So take it out, and you can see when I'm putting it on my hand, it doesn't take a lot, but then you put it on your
really
face.
good,
Yeah, you can
Robin.
put it on your hand. Then I put it on my face. I put it on my neck.
So
and
smart.
sleep in it.
Yeah, we forget about the neck, but
So
remember
important to put it
that
on the neck.
you can sleep in this. You don't have to time this. You don't have to take this off. And then you've got that daily serum. The most important thing here to know is that it doesn't matter what age you are. I suffer from incredibly dry skin. You do too. A lot of us, our skin is begging for that thirst-quenching moisture and that hydration, and that is what this set is all about. If you are heading and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you've got that dry skin, you've got skin that is crepey, you've got skin that literally you can see all the lines, you can see all the pores, maybe what you need is just that dose of amazing antioxidants and hydration. And I wanted to tell you too, I think it's so appropriate because we are heading into the cooler, colder months.
That's right.
Where most of us get dry anywhere. So
and don't forget, we did our clinical trials.
Yes, let's talk about these, Robin.
Yes. And you'll see here, after 1 week, 96% of the participants showed an improvement in the appearance of skin hydration, which again is so important, skin hydration. 83% of the participants showed an improvement in the appearance of pore size. Again, so important. That's what we want. And when I made this serum, when I finished this, I said I want the serum to go on in a light way. I want it to go on and not feel like you've got this heaviness on your face. And I wanted it to be just hydration and have the serum to be infused into your skin quickly. So you didn't have to wait a long time before you wanted to put on your makeup or before you wanted to put on something else. And so, again, the serum can be used morning, noon, and night. You can use it all day. Sometimes I go in numerous times a day and I put on this serum because, again, it's lightweight.
It is. And, you know, even the mask, you know, I applied a thick layer of the mask on my hand.
Yes.
And I was expecting something to be, like, really kind of greasy or runny or sticky. It automatically, it's almost like it was, my skin received it right away. So even though it's a nighttime mask, remember, she doesn't want you to take it off. You don't have to time this. You actually sleep in this.
I sleep in it, and it doesn't come off onto the linens.
Right.
But when you wake up, and I've said this before, when you wake up, I promise you, you're going to look in the mirror, and you're going to see a huge difference. It's like you'll see that it rejuvenated your skin while you sleep, and you have this appearance that I've said before, like a baby's butt. It's like
I want a baby's butt.
I know. I want my face to look like a baby's butt. I want it to.
Oh, and look at these. I mean, this is your Awaken Youth 2 weeks, once a night. This is that beautiful night mask. Do you see, even on the bottom, you see less of those fine lines and wrinkles?
Yes.
Look at that. It looks as if there's more bounce and elasticity and almost like more plumpness to the skin, Robin.
And there's just something I think we all need to remember. You don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. You just put that serum on, and you don't have to overuse it.
And we have to tell you too, both of these products, when Robin launched them, they both sold out. They are both customer-picked products. So I want you to shop in confidence. If your skin is like mine or like Robin's, and you need that thirst, that hydration, just that liquid moisture, go ahead and try this out. Nobody else that I know of uses that exclusive Edelweiss ingredient. So go ahead and try that. You are back at 10 a.m., my friend. It has been such an honor to meet you, and she's so inspiring, just like you see her on television.